The anticipation has been building quietly at first, whispers across fan forums, subtle hints picked apart frame by frame, and a rising hum of speculation that refuses to be ignored. Now, as April 9 draws closer, the conversation surrounding Park Jimin has reached a fever pitch. What began as a rumor has evolved into something far more electric, a collective expectation that this date could mark one of the most unforgettable moments in recent K-pop performance history. It all started with fragments, unverified yet strangely convincing, a backstage photo that seemed to show an unfamiliar stage setup, a stylist's cryptic post featuring shimmering fabrics reminiscent of Jimin's most iconic looks, a fleeting comment from an industry insider that was quickly deleted but not before being captured and shared thousands of times. None of it confirmed, all of it compelling. For ARMY, especially those devoted to Jimin, these pieces formed a puzzle too intriguing to ignore. What makes this rumor particularly explosive is the comparison being drawn to BTS's monumental 2026 comeback. That era redefined expectations, pushing artistic boundaries, blending genres, and delivering performances that felt both intensely personal and globally resonant. Jimin, in particular, stood at the center of that storm, commanding attention with a presence that critics described as hypnotic and fans called transcendent. Now, the idea that he might be preparing something that not only echoes that moment, but surpasses it, has sent shockwaves through the fandom. To understand why this rumor carries such weight, one must look at Jimin's evolution as a performer. From his early days, he was known for precision, every movement deliberate, every expression carefully controlled. But over time, that precision transformed into something more fluid, more instinctive. His performances began to feel less like choreography and more like storytelling. Each stage became a narrative, each gesture a line in a language only he could fully speak. Fans still talk about the way he commanded silence during key moments in past performances, how an arena filled with tens of thousands could suddenly feel intimate, as though he were performing for each individual person watching. That ability, rare and difficult to master, is what fuels the belief that April 9 could be something extraordinary. Adding to the intrigue are recent changes in Jimin's public activity. Observant fans have noted a shift, not dramatic but intentional. Fewer casual posts, more time between appearances. When he does surface, there's a different energy, focused, almost secretive. It's the kind of behavior that in the past has preceded major artistic reveals. Industry watchers have also weighed in, albeit cautiously. Some suggest that the scale of preparation rumored behind this performance indicates something beyond a typical concert stage. There are whispers of innovative staging techniques, possibly incorporating new visual technologies or unconventional choreography structures. While none of this has been officially confirmed, the mere suggestion has been enough to elevate expectations to near impossible heights. And then there's the emotional layer, the connection between Jimin and his fans. Unlike many performers, his relationship with ARMY has always felt deeply reciprocal. He doesn't just perform for them, he performs with them in mind, often weaving shared memories and emotional cues into his stages. That dynamic creates a unique kind of anticipation. Fans aren't just waiting to be entertained, they're waiting to feel something. The comparison to the 2026 comeback era adds another dimension. That period was marked by reinvention. Each member of BTS brought something distinct, but Jimin's contribution stood out for its vulnerability and intensity. He took risks, both artistically and emotionally, and the result was a series of performances that lingered long after the final note faded. If April 9th is indeed intended to mirror or surpass that moment, the question becomes, how? Some fans believe the answer lies in contrast. Instead of replicating the grand scale of 2026, Jimin might opt for something more stripped down, more intimate, a performance that relies less on spectacle and more on raw expression. Others argue the opposite, that he's likely to push even further into theatrical territory, combining elements of dance, music, and visual storytelling in ways that haven't been seen before. There's also speculation about the set list. Will he revisit past works, reinterpreting them through a new lens? Or will this be entirely new material, crafted specifically for this moment? The uncertainty only adds to the excitement. Social media has become a battleground of theories. Hashtags trend and fade within hours, replaced by new ones as fans dissect every possible clue. Edits circulate, blending past performances with imagined scenarios of what April 9th might hold. Some are grounded in analysis, others in pure fantasy, but all contribute to the same growing sense that something significant is on the horizon. What's particularly fascinating is how this anticipation extends beyond the fandom. Even casual observers of the industry have taken notice. There's a recognition that when Jimin is at the center of this level of speculation, it's rarely without reason. His track record speaks for itself. Time and again, he has delivered moments that redefine expectations, not just for himself, but for the genre as a whole. Behind the scenes, one can only imagine the level of preparation involved. Rehearsals that stretch late into the night, creative discussions that explore countless possibilities before settling on a final vision. The pressure must be immense, but if there's one thing Jimin has consistently demonstrated, it's his ability to thrive under that pressure. And yet, for all the speculation and excitement, there remains an element of mystery that refuses to be dispelled. Perhaps that's intentional. Perhaps the uncertainty is part of the experience, a way to heighten the eventual impact of whatever is revealed. As April 9th approaches, the atmosphere continues to shift. What was once a rumor now feels like an impending event. Conversations become more urgent, expectations more defined, and through it all, one question persists. What is Jimin preparing? For some, the answer doesn't even matter. The mere possibility of witnessing another defining moment is enough. For others, the stakes feel higher. They remember the impact of 2026, the way it reshaped their perception of what a performance could be, and they're hoping, perhaps even expecting, to feel that again. There's a certain kind of magic that happens when anticipation reaches this level. It becomes a collective experience, a collective countdown that brings people together across time zones and cultures. In that sense, April 9th has already begun to make history, long before a single note has been played. And at the center of it all stands Jimin, poised on the edge of yet another moment that could redefine his legacy. As the hours tick closer to April 9, the tension surrounding Park Jimin no longer feels like mere speculation. It feels like the calm before something explosive. Fans who have followed his journey for years are beginning to recognize familiar patterns. The quiet before a reveal, the subtle distancing before a major artistic statement, the way everything seems to align just before he steps onto a stage and changes the conversation entirely. What makes this moment even more compelling is how deeply personal it feels. Jimin has always been an artist who channels emotion into movement, turning choreography into confession and performance into connection. If the rumors hold even a fraction of truth, April 9 may not just be about scale or spectacle, it may be about something far more intimate, a reflection of where he is now, both as an artist and as a person. There's also a growing belief among fans that this stage could serve as a bridge, linking the legacy of BTS's groundbreaking 2026 comeback with whatever comes next. Not a repetition, but an evolution. Not a callback, but a statement. And if there's one thing Jimin has proven time and time again, it's that he doesn't revisit the past, he transforms it. Some insiders have hinted that the performance may include elements designed specifically for fan interaction, moments that break the traditional barrier between artist and audience, whether that means live vocal improvisation, unexpected choreography shifts, or even direct engagement. The possibilities are enough to keep ARMY on edge, because with Jimin, unpredictability isn't a risk, it's part of the artistry. And then there's the emotional aftermath to consider. If this stage truly delivers on the level fans are expecting, it won't just trend for a few hours, it will linger. Clips will circulate, analyses will flood timelines, and once again, Jimin's name will dominate conversations not just in K-pop, but across global entertainment spaces. In many ways, April 9 has already become more than a date. It's a symbol of expectation, of trust between an artist and his audience, and of the unspoken understanding that when Jimin steps onto a stage, something meaningful is about to happen. Whether the rumors prove entirely true or take an unexpected turn, one thing is certain: the world will be watching Park Jimin. And if history has taught us anything, it's that he rarely steps into the spotlight without leaving a lasting mark. For ARMY, this is more than just anticipation. It's a moment to witness, to feel, and to remember. So, are you ready for April 9? Stay tuned, keep your notifications on, and don't miss a second of what could be one of the most unforgettable performances of Jimin's career. And most importantly, be there when history happens.